What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. It's Top 5 Saturday, and this one is the top 5 underrated or under-talked about storylines and people that led to our World Series run. So number 5 is the analytical department, because the Braves had a dramatic shift in about May that we used in the use of analytics and defensive shifts, and I love that everybody embraced it, and even the analytical people went down to the field and mapped it out for Ron Washington, the infield guru, and kind of just turned around our defense and us being in the right spots, and it helps that we have Gold Glovers all around the infield especially. But for us as an organization to embrace that, we only had 2 errors the entire postseason run. So analytics and the Big Bang Theory stuff do work, and we embraced it as an organization and as a team, and that's why that's number 5. Number 4, Eric Young Jr., the first base coach. Obviously, his celebrations are second to none, but being able to incorporate the third line of outfielders we had, Joc Pederson, Eddie Rosario, Jorge Soler, who hadn't played in the outfield much at all the last few years being in Kansas City, and being very, very, very solid in the outfield. Plus, he mans the stopwatch, the base running, the aggressive base running. Eddie Rosario tagging up on the Freddie Freeman fly ball in Game 2 of the NLCS made my heart go in my throat, but it worked, and that aggression was played throughout the World Series run. So Eric Young, big props for everything you do and did for us during that run. Number 3 is Kyle Wright. That performance after Dylan Lee only could muster 1 out, bases loaded, 1 out in Game 4 of the World Series was absolutely insane. And to be able to give us 4 2/3, 5 hits, he danced around the fire drops a lot, but was able to only allow 1 run and 4 2/3 after not pitching in Major League Baseball. I don't think his last appearance was maybe June. So that doesn't get talked about enough. And for him to be able to stretch it out as long as he did to help our bullpen was second to none there. So that's why that's number 3. Number 2 is AJ Minter. Obviously, Tyler Matzek gets all of the glory, and he should, but playoff AJ Minter is just built different. What he did after Eddie Rosario hit the 3-run bomb to give us a lead in Game 6, he took it 2 innings, clean, 5 strikeouts, about 20 pitches, Mr. Efficiency there, and then to come in cold after Charlie Morton unexpectedly breaks his leg, 2 2/3, only gave up 1 run to be able to stretch it as far as he did, most pitches he's ever thrown. Playoff AJ Minter is just completely different, so that is why that's number 2. And the number 1 underrated needs to be talked about more moment was the Edhier Adrianza pinch hit double after the Travis d'Arnaud walk in Game 6 of the NLCS. And then to make Snitker look like a genius, that was the only other pinch hit we had outside of Joc Pederson the entire playoff run. Broken bat double, great piece of hitting, and just being there for the moment. And Edhier Adrianza had so many moments during the regular season as well, being ready every single time and setting up Eddie Rosario for that magical moment was absolutely incredible. But Edhier Adrianza doesn't get enough credit for what he did, and that was absolutely phenomenal. As always, go Braves, champions forever. That was a epic run, and everybody in the organization had their fingerprints all over this one. So let's get baseball back so we can celebrate even more. But as always, go Braves.